Hello everyone, I am SS the Showstopper and today is the 15th of January 2024. Now currently, I said earlier on in my last video that Steff London is leading 3-2 based on the song that Jada Kingdom put out and how it was structured. I spoke about it, I gave my advice, my encouragement. I'm not sure if her persons are listening, but you know, the streets will go for her because they support her. They like the exposing, they like the gossip, they like the mix up. So the streets are going to automatically give her the winning. Plus they like the content of music that she puts out, which is really for the streets. You know, the whole lot of strippers will like it. The persons who are in the adult entertainment will gravitate towards it. Men who are off the street will also gravitate to her type of music versus Steff London, who is going for an industry type of music that caters to a wider audience of people, and it targets a whole lot of different things that take place in the society and not just things for the street. So you will find the street having Jada Kingdom as the winner. They prefer her, but when you listen to the lyrical content, when you listen to all of that and everything, the professionals will automatically give it to Steff London. And we can see when we listen to it, we can tell what's better quality or what's of more quality and substance than the other. And it's clear that Steff London's song is of more quality, it's well put together and stuff. I see a lot of vloggers saying that she could have done it a cappella, including Nuffy. I was the one who suggested that she did it in a cappella because of the way how it sounds. She could do it in a cappella the time that she's going on her live and saying all of these things. She could have used the live and dropped the lyrics just like that. You know, it doesn't hurt. If the streets say you know, the streets not going to say something else. If the street says you, they're not going to say something else because that's how the street is. The street is very loyal, you know. The street is very loyal, you know, to an extent. But guess what? The street is not loyal to the street. You understand? So there's a catch-22 in it. So if you go live and you do a cappella, they would have supported you the same way. You understand what I'm saying? But I just think that on the instrumental, you know, we have spoken about that. No need to reiterate it again because I've said all that needs to be said. Both of them are trending. Both of them are doing well and stuff like that. When I look at the Spotify top 10 most streamed dancehall artists, we have Sean Paul up there. We have Popcorn up there. Steff London is in the top 5. I don't see Jada Kingdom in it. We all know that Steff London is a bigger international artist. People are out there saying that they don't know of Steff London. They never heard of her. It's okay. You can't hear of everybody. The persons worldwide know her. So if you don't, then you're probably just not a part of entertainment. And that's okay. You people don't buy music. That's it. You don't buy music. You're not really relevant because you don't have a say in this. A lot of people are coming up and saying, yeah, another thing that I noticed, so many people are saying, yes, this including the streets, yeah, we support Jada Kingdom. Why do you guys not buy her music? If you support the artist so much, why do you guys not buy her product? This is why you don't do things for the street, because the street doesn't give back to you. Except the street drop you and want to hear. You see, the higher you climb, you know. The thing is that the higher you climb and you are doing music for a group of people that only support gossip. When it's your time, they're going to want to know what's happening in your life more than your success. They're going to cater for the mix-up and the foolishness. And you're going to have to constantly run with that foot rather than content for them to support. You understand me? And that's how it is when you're doing things, when you're generating an audience that caters for mix-up and all of those kind of things and gossip. Once you're going higher and higher and higher in success, you are only going to capture their attention when it's based on gossip or some controversy that centers around your music. It's not going to be about what you are putting out, your content. It's going to have to come with some sort of controversy. And that's why I say cultic followers is good to an extent, because there's a limit to everything and there's a limit to cultic followers. You understand? So with that being said, that's that. Like I said, this clash, Jada should have taken it way more serious. The joking out and the live and the this and the that. I was the one who said all of that. So all you vloggers that are running with it, it came from here. It came from me. You understand me? You don't want to be joking out this thing because it can go two ways. It can go either two ways. You know, it can lead to you climbing the ladder of success, or it can lead to a slippery slope. People are looking, they want to know what you're putting out. So you don't want people to turn their head and say, okay, she ain't serious. We thought that, this girl's a joke. You want people to say, okay, she's bad, she's doing well, she has potential to do great. Let's see, I'm gonna call her up. Let's see. That's what you want. You want to solicit, because in everything that you do, if you're an artist, in everything that you do and you put out there, you want to solicit major labels, you want to solicit company for endorsement, contracts, investors, all these kind of things. That's what you're doing, right? I guess you understand what I'm saying. So I would think that's where the issue lies, and the people in your corner, you need to change them up, because these people are not about business, they're about hustling. Seems like there are a lot of hustlers around you rather than business people, and because of such, they are going to do things the way, there's a limit to it. There's a limit to their understanding. There's a limit to how they do things. You understand me? So if you are a hustler, you are going to think of a good way to get attention. And this attention-seeking type of crowd that you have to try to find a way to reach a wider audience that will buy your product. You understand me? So that's another thing that you have to look into. Moving on to something else, I see an interview with Rvssian, and they were questioning him if he would work with Alkaline. I don't know why these people want to ask. That's the first thing. If you're an interview, why would you want to ask Rvssian if he would work with Alkaline? Knowing that Rvssian is a Gaza producer for Vybz Kartel and all these kind of people, why would you think that Rvssian would want to work with Alkaline? Why would you think so? Why would you think Alkaline would want to entertain anything that Rvssian is promoting or producing? You see what I'm saying? A lot of you people are just there for mix up, and you just like the foolishness. So he decided to ask Rvssian if he'd work with Alkaline, and Rvssian was like, no, him good over here, and such. You understand me? Which I would say it's a fair answer. It's not a disrespect to Alkaline in any way. He was asked the question and he probably didn't want to be disrespectful. So he just went acquiesce then. You understand me? And just leave it alone. And stuff like that. But when I look into it, at the same time, Rvssian, Alkaline is the number 6 trending right now. He's not on your rhythm. When I look at your rhythm, the person that is trending next is Craft. The most sold that you have, or the most stream that you have from the one rhythm, it only generates one success, and that's Nige, the guy that's visually impaired. So at the end of the day, it seems as if there's way too much controversy around your rhythm rather than it becoming a success. Yes, you're making a wave now, and you're making noise. But, people want to see the success of the noise that's being made. You understand me? Alkaline dropped a song in the middle of a clash between two women that has somewhat of a 38 bars and over, of 4 different melody, 4 different tone, 4 different audio that's in the one track. You understand? And it's like a clash. It's like, that's why he named the song No Rival, because it's like he's clashing in the middle of a clash between two women. Very few artists know how to strategize. That's why I said Alkaline, when it comes to dancehall music, Alkaline has mastered. We have seen it in clashes that he has done. One thing he has mastered is the art of strategy. He knows how to strategize. He knows how to put out his music and what he wants to reach the audience. You understand me? And who to get it out there to, or in the spotlight or in the media. Because for someone to put out a clash song at this time, when all the things that are going around, it's science, witchcraft, obia, making money, scamming, all these kind of things that are going on in music, and a lot of skin out and a lot of this and that and all these kind of things. He decided to put up a Badman song, which is a lyrical clash. You understand me? At a time when two women are trending right now, are going at it constantly. If that's not a great strategy, I don't know what is. So at the same time, you are good over there, Alkaline is also good over there. You understand me? So we are looking at an artist who has mastered his craft, and it's like he has to now battle his own self, because nobody is willing to take him on. We don't know if Masika wants to. We don't see anybody out there who is willing to go for him again. You understand? And because of such, then he's in a lane by himself where he just will have to constantly reinvent his own self. And he is the one who knows how to do it without putting controversies behind it. You understand me? That's also a great thing when you can capture an audience without putting out a lot of controversy, without putting out all these witchcraft witchcraft and these macabre things out there of yourself and giving people a whole lot of things to talk about, which are of negative wind. You understand? So you want to be careful. You don't want to pull negative energy or things from negative space, because you will get the attention, but it won't last, and it can come with a negative ramification. And you don't want that. You want something that generates out of good workings, out of well thinking, out of critical thinking, out of being aware of what you are about and how you are going to put your music forward. And Alkaline has mastered that. And for that, kudos to him and his team and what they are doing. You understand? He stepped out the way, so 450 could come through, because Alkaline being on any rhythm that 450 was on, it would have just overshadowed 450 song when it is released. And so they were good when they put out 450 song, and then they put out Static way later, because Static would have automatically overshadowed any song that 450 had recorded, you understand, or release. So it's great strategy in music. With other people, they would have want their music to be out immediately and overshadow everybody, and they be on top all day, every day. And music doesn't work like that. You cannot be on top all day, every day. There are times when you have to step aside and allow other people to come through. And I commend Alkaline for doing that. He stepped aside and allowed a lot of people to come through, and he released something which seems to be on a different label. And he has been going with them, and creating a few hits with them. So that I commend him for. You understand me? The art of good conscience is also very important when it comes to music, because you want something to last. You want something that people will remember in a positive way. And, The Clash, I hope I want to say I hope it continues, but it seems as if this is the end of the rope. You understand me? There are so many things that could have come from this. And I'm not catering for certain type of people. I'm not entertaining them. All I'm saying is that this is clear when it seems. I don't know. Steff London will release another song. I hope she does. Release another song. I hope she does. You understand? You can't determine whether the artist should or should not. But at the end of the day, I hope she does. Jada Kingdom, you shot yourself in your leg with what you decide to release. That's on you. But at the end of the day, kudos to both females. I hope that something good come from this. I hope to see both of them on a stage pretty soon. Possibly a collab. You can revolutionize dancehall even further, because you guys both have already done a great job. And for these vloggers, for straight heterosexual men, or men who profess to be heterosexual and are so homophobic, I find it very peculiar that you guys are just jumping up to, oh, this person say you take this in a anus, this, and I'm like, what the hell? A society that claims to be so homophobic. Why, and Jada Kingdom, why are most of your songs centered around anal sex and all this kind of, I don't know. There's something very questionable about it. And then you have Derek Morgan in the interlude, something like that. And I'm like, you understand me? But I guess you do you. You understand me? When you have certain people in your crowd that are questionable, it's going to result in what you are producing. You understand me? It's going to result in what you are producing. And what you don't want is shadow success. I will speak about it at another time. You don't want shadow success. You understand me? That's all I have to say. I'll be back. So enjoy your day. God bless you. Bye-bye.